Are we live? Yes, we are live. Lovelies, we are live, and look who we have with us. In fact, you won't know who this lovely, gorgeous lady is because you won't have seen her. Obviously, we know who you are, Debs. Someone right started. I've got another one of our lovelies has been bumped off for some reason, so she set up a new YouTube account. Yes, we have two lovelies. Chrissy, hello babes, how are you doing? Hello again.
Hey,
hi Karen, sweetheart. Look at Snow, she's so cute. She is Chrissy. Chrissy has guessed that it is the beautiful Snow White. Mary Beth, darling, how are you, sweetheart? Hi, Bonnie. Lovely to see you again. Hi, Elena.
Hi,
Mystify. Hi, Missy. Yes, Missy's so happy she's on live. Brenda, hello, sweetheart. How are you doing? I don't even need to check whether I'm live because I've seen all the comments now. We have 13 lovelies. Karen is on. Fantastic. Chrissy cheated. He's saying, hey girl, hey. So, my wonderful lovelies, as you're all coming on, as you know, Debs is on a bit of a tour of the States. Hi Cindy, darling, how are you doing? And she is on her travels. Hi Ray. On her travels, she is going to see as many lovelies as she can hook up with who are in the vicinity. And today she has, well, in fact, yesterday she hooked up with the gorgeous, wonderful, lovely Snow, who I know we all love to pieces. And Mary Beth is saying, Snow is a cutie. Mary Beth says you're a cutie, Snow.
Thank you, Mary Beth.
Where are you guys sitting?
In Missouri, Chrissy.
Sorry?
We're still in Missouri.
They're still in Missouri. As you can see the comments as well.
So we are on our way home from Branson, but we are taking a detour. And I contacted Snow, and I said, we are coming. And so we arrived late last night. Well, not real late, just before dark. And we are actually parked in her driveway for a couple of nights, which we are so excited about. We've just been having a blast talking and watching the live chats and just getting to know each other and sharing information. And so now I get to share her with you guys, and I get to give her hugs from all the other lovelies.
Lovely's actually cuddling. That's fantastic. Hi, Kathy, darling. They're all saying hello to you, Snow.
Hello,
Chrissy's saying she's 2 hours north of Snow.
About 2 hours, Snow?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
That sounds good. That sounds good. And Debs, do you want to let everyone know the information about how to contact you to see if they're on your route or could be on your route?
Yes, you can contact me at loveliesontour@gmail.com, or you can message me on Facebook on Messenger. Those are the two ways that you can contact me. And we will be in Kentucky next month. And when we get done with Kentucky, then we will be heading towards Vegas.
Vegas? Did I hear Vegas?
I don't know. Did you hear Vegas calling?
Oh my goodness. I've been to Vegas.
Ooh, I think we can meet up in Vegas. How about that, guys?
And I've seen where you're going to be sleeping.
I know.
Yes.
It's so exciting, isn't it?
It's been really exciting to come out and sit in the motorhome with us. And we even fixed a vegan meal for lunch. It was mushrooms and onions and sweet peppers in a corn tortilla shell. Wow. And I actually got her to eat one slice of mushroom.
And I swallowed it.
And she swallowed it.
And she swallowed it. And you lived to tell the tale.
Yes.
I'm still alive.
Because I know you don't like the texture of fruits and vegetables, do you, Snow?
No,
it's a real issue
I have
for
a
you.
really hard time with textures.
Well, I tell you what, check out the recipe I put up yesterday. It's a no bits chili. Do you like chili?
I saw that, but I didn't. Yes, I do, and I didn't click on it yet, but
Okay.
I want to. Because,
Well,
yes, actually.
Well, it passed my son's no bits thing. In fact, the vegetable was like baby food. It was a complete puree. And then I added the meat and the beans into it, which is textures that it wasn't real meat. Just clarifying that. It was fake meat. And they're both textures that Finian's cool with, and he absolutely loves it. So there are 9 portions of it. In fact, no, there are only 8 now because he had one tonight. So I think that would be brilliant. And it's if you look at the heap of vegetables in it, I think that will really help you. So that well done for eating a slice of mushroom. That's hardcore going first for mushroom, isn't it, Debs?
Well,
Yes.
Even people who like veg don't like mushrooms.
If it passes Finion's test, then I gotta definitely try it.
Yeah, literally, Finian is just like, you and him would have a great conversation about textures of fruits and vegetables. He doesn't like the slimy feel. He doesn't like the wet feel. He doesn't like the skin on anything. He doesn't like the difference in texture between the skin on a grape. He doesn't like a pip in any. Oh, it's just endless. He only eats broccoli. It's just ridiculous. Mary Beth is asking where in Kentucky.
We're going to start out near Paducah, because of course I have to go to the quilt store, and then
Really? You surprise me. Really?
Figure.
Oh, a quilt store. Surely you must have morphed into another human.
And then we're going to go to Bolingbrook. Is that right, guys? We're going to go to a rally for our RV. So we'll be there. And then when that is done, then we're going to be heading to Vegas and taking a couple of weeks. The exact route, I don't know yet, because we're still in the process of planning that out. But I'm sure that we're going to be able to stop at a couple of places on the way to Vegas.
Excellent. So
yeah.
If you message Debbie on, and I'm going to change this hang on a sec. I'm going to change this thing that I've got. Oh, yes, it will let me go. So it is Lovelies on Tour, LOVLIESONTOUR at gmail.com, yeah?
Yes.
.com.
Or you can message me on Facebook.
So, Chrissy, we're road tripping, or are you just has too much cold medicine?
What's that? Sorry?
She keeps saying we're gonna road trip, so
I'm trying to talk her into it, Chrissy. I'm like 99% sure that she'll road trip with you.
You're gonna kidnap her and bring her with you.
Green.
You see, when I set up residence in the RV in May, I'll be able to go. And Snow has sat here, and Deborah Scott has sat here. You see, I'll be able to do that. I'll be able to say that. I wish I could get this a bit bigger. Let's get bigger. Why does it go smaller? Oh, there we go. That'll do. It's still not very. I'm trying to get the email address big enough so that people can actually read it on the screen, but it's obviously needs to be gargantuan.
Mary Beth, go ahead and message me either on Messenger or at the email address, and I can tell you the dates that we're going to be there.
I've spelled the email address wrong, sorry.
The Northwest.
Oh, that sounds, yeah. I would like to do the Northwest. I won't be able to get to everybody in the next few months, but I'm hoping within about a year to a year and a half of traveling, just because of family commitments and stuff, that we would like to try to get to as many states as possible.
Oh my, I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous. I don't have a right to be jealous. It is where you live after all. Right, now then. I've missed saying hello to some lovelies. Hi, Jackie babes. It is, Bonnie is saying it's nice to put faces to names. It so is. It just brings us all closer. It's really amazing. And Becky Nix is on. She's up as Hilda, but it's Becky Nix. Hi, Becky, darling. My book buddy Snow, Elena's saying. You're both reading The Chimp Paradox, aren't you? I think that's what she means.
She said she was going to read it. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to have another listen to it as well. Where we got? Let's just see who we've missed. Have we missed anyone? I haven't read the comments. I'm just trying to say hello to everyone because I've been nattering. We can see it now. You can see it now. I've got the email and I've actually spelled it. I managed to spell Lovelies wrong, which I quite often do. And I have to go back and put the E in.
Lovelies.
After
on tour at Gmail. Lovelies.
I do know how to spell it. I just often type it without the first E.
Make sure I got it right.
Oh, right. Okay.
Lovelies on tour.
Hi, Seeker babes. How you doing? Everyone seems to be in fine fettle.
Where are you at, Elena? I would love to go to the quilt stores and.
She's in. Elena's in Seattle, Washington, Seattle.
Oh, I want to come out that way.
I'm surprised you haven't connected Seattle and Elena together, as she is so passionate about her home state.
I did, but
I know. Welcome to my world.
Yes.
It's great when Beverly always goes, Beverly, upstate New York. So I've kind of got that now in my head because I've read it so many times. Mary Beth is saying Bowling Green is 20 minutes north of me. Is that a place?
Yes. Go ahead and contact me either through a messenger or through email so that we can connect when I'm there.
Mary Beth, that is going to be so awesome. Look,
yes.
I'm pointing with my cursor at the Lovelies on tour that's above my head, but obviously you can't see that. I'm being an total idiot tonight.
Chrissy, do you think you can handle the princess voice the whole way to Texas? But it's just because I'm so happy. When I'm happy, it just gets higher. So just if we're just quiet the whole way and real calm.
Yeah, there'll be no quietness or calmness. I'm pretty sure it'll be excitement all the way.
Oh, exactly. I love to have a good time. So.
Oh gosh, it's my reason for being.
Between the two of us, I don't know who laughs more.
I gotta say, when Debs came yesterday, I just feel like I've known her forever. I don't know. I think that all the Lovelies are gonna be that way, but Debs must be something special.
Yeah. She is so something special. We just when we met in Texas, we just fell into a groove like we'd always known each other, didn't we, Debs?
Yes, I was telling her that this afternoon, that when you guys pulled up to pick Lee and I up for supper, you guys got out of the car and we hugged, and it was just like we'd known each other forever. Yeah. The whole week was like that. It was.
It was so comfortable, wasn't it? It was just...
Very much so.
Just friends hanging out, doing stuff. Yeah. It was a whole lot of fun too. Absolutely a whole lot of fun.
Yeah.
Chrissy is saying, I eat piles of mushrooms since the vitamin D challenge. I used to hate them. Now I'm obsessed.
Oh my
goodness. There's hope for you yet.
There is. It depends whether you like the taste of them or not. Because taste buds, you can change them in 2 weeks flat. Completely change your taste buds. And texture it's in the mind, really, texture. And Finian knows it's in his mind, and he wants to get over it. But I think he will as he gets older. I think he'll just go, this is too inconvenient for my social life. Not that he spends much time away from the computer, but I'm assuming at some stage he will do grown-up things like go out to dinner with his mates, and he doesn't want to be the one there, you know, picking stuff out of stuff, or, you know, having hummus and pitter pockets.
Well, I should be an example for him then, because I'm 47 and, you know, I just have things I just don't like, and I just can't get them down. And so it's like, you know, I was always the one that would order everything plain when I'd go out with friends, and it's like everybody knew it. You know, she's the one that wants everything plain. She doesn't want to even want it on the side. So yeah.
And then that kind of puts you in that spotlight position, and you just really want to sit down and eat a meal with everyone else, and not be the one that does this. Wink has a friend who he chops everything into 8. So even if he's got one tiny sausage, he'll chop that into 8 pieces, and he has to eat everything separately, and nothing can touch. But he eats pretty much anything. And I said, that must be the first time I had a meal with him. I was just like, Wink was just, you know, making fun of him in a friendly way, not in a horrible way. They were just bantering together. And I was like going, really? What, 8 people? But what if you have like a really small sausage? He said, well, just cut them into small pieces. I'm like, really? I was like, I couldn't believe it. And I went, yeah. And I said, so I suppose you could never have something like a chili or a spaghetti bolognese. He went, oh yeah, I eat that. And I said, well, how do you manage? Because it's all mixed up. He says, I take all the bits of red pepper out and put them. He literally dissects the whole meal so that he's got all the bits of onion out and all the bits of mushroom out, and then he sets them all, and then he puts them into little piles of 8 all around the plate, and then he eats them one at a time. I said, it must take you ages. He went, well, no. I said, don't people say anything? He said, well, they don't really notice. And funnily enough, I didn't notice till Wink pointed it out, and there was a lot of, you know, Mickey taking. But anyway.
So, Christy, with the pop quiz, can I use my notebook as a cheat sheet to know where everybody is?
Yeah, sure. I've missed a load of comments because I've been blah, blah, blahing away. Jackie lives in Scotland. I'll come and see you when I next do my trip around.
Oh,
thank you, Jackie.
That's so nice.
We should have a reunion, like a family, but a really lovely one where we can have maps on where we come from. Yeah.
Snow did give me a map that we're going to use.
Ooh.
It's huge, but it's foldable, and I'm going to draw lines on it from starting at my house and going down to Branson to meet Deborah, and then where I'm at in Missouri to meet Snow. And then when I go to the next Lovely, which will be on Tuesday.
The next top secret Lovely.
Yes.
Yay! Madge.
Another Lovely on Tuesday.
On Tuesday. Madge has stayed up. Madge is, as you know, I met Madge the other day in Watford. And she has stayed up, I don't know what time it is, 1:17.
I'm so proud of you, Madge, for staying up late with us.
That's excellent. Madge. And Jackie is up as well. Jackie is up. She's in Bonnie, Scotland.
Ooh.
So you know, us Brits are tough birds, that's for sure, aren't we? We're just awesome. As are all of you, actually. I don't know what I'm saying. But Elena's saying, I'm like that, the not touching food thing, not the cutting thing, but I really don't do the touching food anymore.
Well, some people grow out of it, but I'm proof that some people don't.
Yeah, that's fine. If we can find a way to get some vegetables and fruits into you in a way that you would like them, then you know it would be good. You know, it would be good. You'd get some more stuff. Well, Karen is in Oklahoma. Hi, Karen, sweetheart.
I made smoothies for us as our refreshment during our chat here. She's had a few sips, but it's not her thing yet either.
What's that? What are you drinking?
I made smoothies with a banana and peaches and other mixed berries.
I think I just need to guzzle it.
Do that then.
And it's very smooth.
Knack it. Neck it like
That's the way
medicine.
it gets it down.
That's all right. We don't mind a bit of guzzling.
Mm-mm.
I'm
There she
eating.
does some.
But yeah, I just need.
I'm eating raspberries.
You need
Look
a
at
bigger
that
straw.
raspberry.
Yeah, exactly. I need to go get my son's straw.
You need to
on
go
that.
get the big straw. Yes.
It's supposed to keep everything really cold, and I'm afraid I'd get brain freeze earlier. That's a big straw.
Try it out. We've got brain freeze, we've got texture, we've got it all going on. You'll get there, babes. You will get there. Absolutely.
He's just as bad as me, though. So.
Hey, Chrissy, I could try to do the IV, the mushroom stew and IV, but I got her to swallow it. It was a tough pill to swallow, but at least she swallowed it.
I'd take my food with the IV. I don't mind if it made me healthy.
Oh, that's so funny. I've got Tracy Jackson. Hi, sweetheart. She's in Newcastle. So we've got 3 Brits on. Woohoo!
That's a goal someday. I want to come and meet the Lovelies that are over there.
Yeah, we have a mass exodus to the UK.
Yeah.
Tracy is saying, oh, thank you, sweetheart. She says you're wonderful. She said, eat plenty of fruit and veg. Buy a juicer. They're fantastic. Have you tried juicing them so it's just liquid?
Have you tried juicing? No.
I haven't, but I'd be willing to try.
Well, maybe you could try that. Maybe you could find a juice bar. There must be a juice bar somewhere that does juice. And it's literally just liquid. There are no bits at all. It's like, do you drink orange, like fresh squeezed orange juice and stuff like that?
Pulp free?
If it's pulp free, yeah.
There you go. A juicer makes it pulp free. And then you could get your fiber from, like beans and stuff like that.
I do like beans.
Yeah, like pulse, like kidney beans and garbanzo beans and stuff like that. Madge was saying, she says she doesn't know that she'll last the whole chat because, I'm not one for big chat. You know that, girls. You know that I don't do a lot of talking. So, and Madge says she thinks what you're doing is awesome, Debs.
Oh, thank you, Madge. I'm having an absolute blast.
I know you are. I just know.
And Lee's happy too.
Yeah, Lee's happy doing it too. He's kind of hidden out in the motorhome today. He's working on videos on how to tie his fly.
Hang on, you might want to rephrase that.
Fishing flies.
Surely he's got past the tying his flies kind of lesson in life.
Yeah, so he's out there doing that. So he did a bunch of work on the motorhome when we were in Branson. So now he's kind of doing some stuff for himself. So
yeah, he's had enough girl chat for one day.
Yeah, he's had a lot of girl chat the last couple of weeks.
Mind you do have 4 daughters, so he's well used to that, isn't he? As you said the other night.
So.
Oh, poor Jackie.
Mother-in-law.
Yes, he had a lovely conversation with Snow's brother-in-law. Her mom came over for a visit. She wanted to meet me.
Mm-hmm.
And we talked about all kinds of stuff. And then her sister and brother-in-law came by, and Lee really connected with her brother-in-law, and they were looking at the motorhome and checking things out and discussing what's good and what's bad and mileage and all kinds of stuff. So
and now he wants one.
Yeah, he wants one. That'll be the next thing. You'll be on tour with your brother-in-law and your sister, touring the Lovelies. Oh, that's fantastic. That's absolutely fantastic. That's so nice because you got to meet not only Snow, but a lot of her family as well.
Yeah, I got to meet her family, and they were real interested in wanting to come and meet me. So I was very honored to meet her family, and we just had a really good chat. So,
that's so good.
It's close, and she was walking the dogs. They have 2 standard poodles,
nice.
And so they stopped with the dogs.
Oh, that's lovely. That's like, 'cause I know you're really close with your sister, aren't you?
Yeah, we're close. We're only 15 months apart, so
Oh, that's good as well.
we're close. Like, even if we have an argument, the next time we talk, it doesn't even get brought up. So
Yeah.
that's how it is when you're close. Like
Yeah, it is. That's right. Because it's not about individual things. It's about the whole thing. And when you're close with someone, you can have an argument with them, and nobody falls out with each other.
Yeah.
It's kind of, yeah, it is. It's how it is. It's brilliant.
They're not even really real arguments, I don't think.
They're just like spats, really, aren't they? We all have them with people that we're close to. We'll have because you can say things to people that you're really close with, and they'll take it from you because you're, you know what I mean. I think we all know what I mean. I can't actually find the right words. Hi, Jackie's still awake from last night. Jackie couldn't sleep last night, bless her. And Madge has got her eyes open with matchsticks.
Hey, Bonnie, where are you at in Iowa?
Sorry?
I said, I was asking Bonnie where she's at in Iowa. She said she was right next door to me.
Oh, right. That's cool. And what? I was about to tap my nails. That would be really annoying if I started doing that, wouldn't it, while I'm broadcasting? So I'll just restrain myself from tapping. Chrissy's asking if you're eating vegan, Snow.
I am not drinking milk, and I am almost not eating any cheese.
Excellent.
And I don't have to have meat. I don't really care about meat, and I just eat like I don't eat very much at all compared to what I used to eat. So, and then with exercising too. So, but when you have a 13-year-old boy who's about to walk in here, it's kind of hard,
Yeah. They want the things that you're trying to avoid. That's fantastic. You've done really, really well because you've lost 44 pounds now, haven't you?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And you've joined a gym and you're doing swimming. You're really doing amazing. It's just incredible, just to see, just with our messaging, just, all the little milestones that you've gone through over the last few months. It's just wonderful.
Because I had a few, setbacks, and I hurt my shoulder somehow, and so I wasn't really able to swim for about 6 weeks. And so, that kind of made me down. But sometimes, when my son would want to eat out, I'd just be like, nope, I'm not going to do it. Even if I get him something, I'm not eating out. I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
And so I try to just stick with something light and don't eat bread, stuff like that. So, there's a lot of things that I have totally cut out. And I think that some people do have to go just a little step at a time.
Absolutely.
Especially people like me that are stuck in my ways, So,
yeah, we all are. We've all literally spent a lifetime eating things that, haven't made us healthy or have got us to this whatever state we're in that we'd like not to be in. So, it's everyone's in the same boat. Some people can just chop things off straight away at the ankles and kind of go on, and other people, they have we have attachments to food. What we put in our mouth, we're so sensitive about. It's kind of, we're built on what we've eaten. So to change, a lifetime of, eating habits is very difficult. I mean, a lot of us won't eat stuff that we used to eat when we were kids. I mean, there were sweets that I used to adore when I was kids and, absolutely love. And then as an adult, it all became trendy to eat things. Madge will know this, blackjacks and fruit salads. Do you remember those when we were kids? I used to love them. And refreshers. Jackie will know about those as well. And Tracy. And I remember when I was about, I don't know, 30. It became all trendy. They brought them all out again. And we were like, oh, the sweeties, and flying saucers and sherbet dib dabs. And these are all sweets that are all in the UK, so you probably won't have heard of them. But, you know, and the little prawns and the bananas, you know, all of those. I remember just going into a shop and filling my boots, this bag with, oh, I'll have to have some prawns, oh, fruit salads and blackjacks, oh, yes, brr, 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 brr. I got home, I didn't like any of them. I didn't even like the milk bottles or the white chocolate mice. They were just all disgusting, and they were so sweet that I was so disappointed because I'd so wanted to kind of recreate those childhood memories. But, you know, your taste buds change, as you go through life. So, you know, this is just another change, but it's more of a conscious change because we want to feel better in our bodies. And you go at the pace that you need to go at. But I really recommend that you maybe go out to a juice bar and get some kind of mixed juice or something. And you can juice spinach and all sorts of stuff, and it just comes out like liquid. And if you've got apples and carrots in a juice, it's kind of, put that in all your juices and then add other leaves and vegetables, broccoli, whatever. It tastes really nice. It tastes really, really nice, and it's there's no bits in it. It's just liquid like water. No more bits in it than there is in a glass of water. And that might be your ticket.
Yeah, exactly.
It really might.
And at the gym I go and swim at, they just opened up a real healthy restaurant, bar type of thing where you walk in at. But I haven't got to go in there yet. But I want to see what all they have to offer.
I bet they will have juices.
Oh,
they'll have like a juice like to wake you up in the morning, and they'll have a detox one, and they'll have all sorts of different ones. Really, they will. Just try them out.
And it's in a hospital. It's a gym that's in a hospital, so I know it's going to have to be pretty healthy. So,
yeah, probably you're right there.
Yeah. Well, actually, I say I still eat cheese and stuff, but, me and my son used to eat pasta practically every night. And that was one of the first things I cut out was pasta, because I was like, no, we eat way too much pasta. And that's when I started really losing weight, as I started cutting out that starch, that pasta, and the cheese and stuff.
Brilliant.
And because we wouldn't just eat like a plate, we would eat like 2 plates.
Yeah.
And so once I started cutting that out, and now if I have a bite of it, it just doesn't taste like anything to me. Yeah.
Exactly.
It doesn't taste anything like it used to. So I don't really crave it at all. So.
Yeah.
So your taste buds do change, yeah.
They certainly do. And your body knows it doesn't want that. So you've cut that out. And then when you go back to see again, you don't like it. So it's not a struggle because you've changed your habit. Mm-hmm. And your body goes, I don't want that. But when you're eating it, all the time, you crave it all the time because they're like the empty calories that Jack talks about. Uh-huh. So that's fantastic. Look at the results you've had. And you certainly feel better. And I know you have more energy. And I know you feel a lot happier in yourself as well.
Yeah, I do. I'm even sleeping better, really, ever since, 40, when you think about it, 44 pounds, that's a lot to carry around. I know I need to still lose a lot. But 44 pounds is a lot.
It is really a lot. It's a huge amount. What is that in stone? What is that in stone? I've got to get my calculator out. 44 divided by 14. That's just over 3 stone. That's amazing. I know. We work in stone. So isn't that amazing, Madge, Jackie, and Tracy?
The thing is, I want to lose another 3 stone, so at least. But I'm halfway there, so that's good.
That's good.
Yeah.
And the next half will just come to pass, just like the first half did.
Mm-hmm.
you know, and
She looks
you're like,
amazing.
yeah,
She looks really amazing. She's
Thank
so
you.
beautiful.
I
Inside
know.
and out.
She
I
is
love
so
her.
beautiful. I know so many people have said that you're cute here. So it's
Yeah.
absolutely, my lovelies speak the truth. That is for sure. There. So that's now a fact, carved in stone. What's Tracy saying? Sue, you're an inspiration to everybody. Thank you, Tracy. John Lewis, sell them. They're expensive. Mine was $2.99. It does take time to change your diet, but it does work. Love you. Love the new hair, Sue. Oh, thank you, Tracy. Yeah, I think you're talking about juicers, aren't you? Just to have a look on Amazon or eBay. You know, do a little bit of research to find out. You've probably got a website that compares products and tells you what's the best for money, and is it easy to clean, and because some juices are just such a pain in the neck to clean, it kind of makes you not want to use them because of the cleanup. So you want one that's easy to clean, that goes in the dishwasher, and that you can put whole fruits in. You don't want to be chopping everything up to the size of a raspberry before you go through your juicer. You want one with a big funnel that you can put a whole apple into, and it just goes, and out comes liquid. You know, that's the one you want because it's easy. You're more likely to use it more. You know, so have a look and find out which ones are good, what ones are value for money, etc. And then go and have a hunt on eBay for a second-hand one, or one on you know, one that will give you you've probably got places that have good deals and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
But try some juices. Do try some juices. I think that would be brilliant. And Tracy's sort of, you know, she said that that's what she's done, and it's really helped her. Listen to the guy from Ferris Bueller saying Bueller, Bueller, that'll put you to sleep. They're trying to give Jackie some advice on how to go to sleep. Snow, where's your son? What does he think of it? Chrissy's asking you, Snow, where is your son and what does he think of all this?
My son is in his bedroom, and I don't know. Jake, come here.
Well, ask him.
Please remember that he's 13, so who knows what he might say.
Come sit next to your mom.
I saw him breathe.
Ask you a couple questions.
Okay.
My
eyes are super red, so sorry about that.
All right. So this is Jake. Can you see him?
Hi, Jake. Snuggle in next to Mum.
Yeah, I can move out of the camera for a little bit. There you go.
Yeah, there you are.
Okay. So.
Hello.
That's Sue, but you met her last night too, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know all about Sue.
Okay.
I know.
From Mother own.
So go ahead and ask. They want to know what you think of all this.
Well,
Like,
I mean, this definitely made a change in Mom. That's for sure. I'd say for the better. Oh, that's super delayed. I was like, how come nobody's seeing it?
Up there.
Oh,
There.
So, it's kind of, it was different at first because she hardly ever used her phone, and then she was always watching Sue, and I was like, Mom?
yeah,
And then I started to notice that she was a lot more happy, and she wasn't as rude as before. She was really, really rude before. You can't deny it because it's true.
wasn't rude.
So screaming at me wasn't rude.
Okay.
You were just always on your phone, and so I would always get onto you, and then all of a sudden he would notice that I was on my phone. So it's like, oh, Mom's got somebody she's watching. And he would always say, what did you tell me one night? You said, I noticed that you laugh a lot more.
Yeah, she isn't as negative.
Yeah, isn't it negative?
Fantastic.
There you go.
Positivity always wins out. It makes such a difference to everyone's life if you can have a positive spin on everything, whatever's happening. If you can be positive, it just makes life roll along so much more happily. And obviously you've noticed that as well. And I've noticed it. Your messages, you would have a setback and you'd be like, I'm not, I'm not good at that, and I'm not good at that. Or you would say things that were negative about yourself. And now you're like, well, that didn't work out, but I'm still trying, and this is good, and that good thing happened because of it. And I'm just like, yes! I'm just like, my heart is dancing at this end when I read your messages. So it must make a big difference to you as well, the pair of you. Because
he loves to watch Wink.
He likes to watch Wink.
Wink is a character. We love him.
Yeah, he's gorgeous, isn't he? He's away at the moment, so a lot of everyone have been saying that they are missing Wink. But he'll be back, and we'll get him playing his guitar as well, because I know you enjoy the guitar. A lot of you enjoy him with his guitar. And he's taken 3 of them with him.
Really?
And he's left the last one he's made, the white one. I don't know if I can show you. Can you see that one on there? Right in the background? It's right under the Lovelies on Tour. That's the fretboard of it. It's a bit dark over there. But yeah, he's left that one behind. But he is planning his next build in his head, and rather a lot of packages have arrived while he's been away, so no doubt he's got most of the bits. So I'll get him to do some more videos of making them, because I know you enjoy those.
I just want to read some of these comments for...
Yeah, read some comments. Comments.
Chrissy says, did your mom tell you how amazing we all are? Yes. Elena says, I love your son, Snow, keeping it real. Tracy says, hey, Jake, you have a cool mom. Your mom is happy now losing weight. Does this to you? You're such a nice son, Jake.
I'm not really. I'm going to be flat out honest with you. I'm usually not.
Yes, he is. It's just
he's been amazing. He's been amazing since we've been here. Tracy.
Hi, Linda.
Jackie says, hi, Jake. You are a handsome lad. Let's see. Bonnie says, hi. Chrissy says, when your mom's happy, you will reap the benefits by getting all kinds of amazing prizes. Laugh out loud.
He already gets lots of prizes. He's full.
And I like
it. But when Snow's family stopped by, one thing that they mentioned to me was how much happier that she's been since she started following Sue and getting all involved with us. So I just want to thank all the other Lovelies for being a part of that, because this has really been an amazing journey.
Yeah. I look really forward to reading the comments and commenting back and forth. And I mean, it's like a real friendship, It's like, and it's not just online. It feels so real,
Well, it is real. Because they're all... I know. Yeah, he's probably sticking his fingers down his throat and wishing there was a bucket, because they're hard, girly things for 13-year-old boys to hear. But they are real friendships. That's the thing. They really are. We've all gotten to know each other and each other's sense of humour, and I private message lots of you as well. Lots of you message me as well. Not everybody, but a lot of people do. And I know lots about their lives, and I share things about my life. I know you all hear lots about my life, and you can all see what my house looks like and the pigs, and obviously Finion's a bit secret, although I managed to sneak him onto my birthday video. Well, I didn't sneak him on. He got so carried away with the moment that he forgot to get out of the way of the camera at the end of my birthday present that Wink surprised me with. But he was so keen not to get on camera, he turned the light out so he couldn't actually see any of the video. But yeah, he's a little bit, well, not secret. He's just like, Mum, could you not refer to me with my name? Could you, if you're going to write a message, you know, on one of the replies, can you just put my son and not Finian? Because he wrote a song. You can Google Finian, and everyone Googles his name and sees an 11-year-old boy singing a Christmas carol that he wrote.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know, and he's got over that now. But he was very embarrassed about it, like for about 3 years afterwards, because all his mates at secondary school used to tease him about it. And they used to Google him, and they put his single on when, on their phones, and suddenly his little, his voice before his voice broke would come singing, "Cheerio, sweetheart. Thanks for saying hi.
Good night. Bye, guys.
Good night."
No, he's embarrassed, I guess. I don't know. I'm glad he behaved himself that well.
Oh, that was brilliant. That was so brilliant.
He's been wearing longer shorts. He was in his room comfortable, so.
Show me that ring. Is that one of the rings that you've made on your finger, Snow?
This one, yeah.
Put it right up to the camera.
The camera's up there at the top.
A bit the other way, towards Debbie. That is gorgeous.
I had that one a really long time.
That's really pretty.
Square. It's 3 different buttons, and then I put them together with the stretchy and the beads.
They're so comfy.
I made my sister some really, really pretty ones with like old earrings that were my grandma's and stuff, and she still wears them all the time. So
I wore my one with love on it for my birthday. Did you see when I had my hands up that I had one of your rings on?
Oh,
I did. If you look back at the pictures of our meal, I put all the pictures up there on a film, not a film strip, like a slideshow. And one of them I'm going like that.
I showed my mom that. I showed my mom you wearing that, yeah.
Oh, that's the crazy woman. She's got another ridiculous expression on her face.
Oh, no, I love that about you.
I'm joking.
And I wanted to tell you that picture of the day you got married and Finian is in the middle of you all. Oh, I love that picture. And you had a red dress on. And I have always said when I got married again that I would wear a red dress. When I got married, I wore a burgundy dress. But that was a very long time ago.
Yeah.
But I always said if I actually got a nice dress, it would be a red dress.
Fantastic. I'd always wanted to get married in a red dress. And my dress was actually red, fuchsia pink, and a kind of an apricot-y orange colour, quite vibrant. So it had pink panels in it, and when I walked, the orange kicked out.
Oh,
and I had, so cool. You can't, it's funny actually, because none of the pictures really show my hair, but I didn't have any colour in my hair at the time, but I had twisted bits, braids, you call them, plaits in it, like little plaits. I had curls and rolls, but I had a multitude of different things, and I had chilies in my hair, and I had the something blue was a flower in my hair, but I had like daisy chains. I wanted like daisy chain because I used to make daisy chains with Wink when we were little.
Oh, that is so cool!
I know. I used to, because we used to sit on the grass just chatting about stuff, and I don't know what we chatted about, stuff that 4, 5, 6, 7-year-olds chat about, a lot of old nonsense probably. But how you always sit on the ground. I would always be looking for blades of grass and pulling the outside and eating the bottoms of them. And then when the daisies were out, I would make daisy chains. And Wink would pick the long ones and I would thread them through. And we only did that a few times because, we mainly were playing with Action Man and climbing trees and making go-karts and generally playing boys' stuff. But So I wanted a daisy chain. So I had a daisy chain with other little. Honestly, the florist was just like going insane. But yeah, it was absolutely beautiful. My hair it looked absolutely amazing, but you can't really see it in that photo. Or many of them. I wish I'd just got a few photos around my hair.
Yeah, exactly.
But Wink's
Maybe
corsage was chilies as
snapshot.
well. Just red chilies sticking up. Which was like, they were like, oh, only Susan. But yeah, red is I just always wanted to wear a red dress. And funnily enough, soon I'm going to see if I can fit into it, because I can't fit into it anymore. It's too small.
Well, just add a little material to the back.
No, I'm gonna make myself small enough to fit into it, because I won't wear it for anything either. But you know, Tracy's asking if I'm missing Wink. You're missing. You said how's Wink's really well today. He went. They took a day off. He's down in Devon working there, painting and decorating an entire house. So they've been working days and nights, but they had today off because they've made good progress. And he should be back on Wednesday now rather than next Sunday. And so he's been walking around a really cute little Devon seaside town, which literally just like as cute as a box of chocolates, honestly, absolutely lovely. But he'll be back, and he knows that we have a box to open when he comes back. So hopefully he won't come back too late, and we can open that on Wednesday night. I don't know what work he's got after that, but he's been on a few times, but this will be way past his bedtime. He's been going to bed at 11 o'clock at night, probably because he's probably knackered.
Really tired.
Yeah.
He doesn't have the Lovelies to keep him up.
No,
Yeah.
or his wife. But actually, mainly it's because one of the guys he's working with is sleeping in the lounge of the house. And so he likes to go to bed about 10:30. So they kind of all really have to go to bed because there's nowhere to hang out because somebody's wanting to sleep. So, yeah, that's cool. Tracy wishes Wink would tour. Do you know, I wish he would as well. His new band, I think, is going to be amazing. It's like, it's as good as Buzz, but it's just a different type of music.
Yeah.
It's really, really good. He's really, really pleased with it. And they're all so excited. And I said, you know, because somebody said, you know, why don't you come and tour here? Because I know everywhere and I know a lot of people or something. I can't remember who it was or exactly what they said, but that she could arrange the tour. And Wink just said, that'd be a nightmare. Drum kits and guitars and amplifiers. It would cost a fortune. And, you know, we'd have to get paid. Otherwise, you know, just like, we can't just tour around America. And it's just like, it sounds like a great idea, but I think it would be logistically like a nightmare. And also getting all of those people, like Nobby's a really busy, he's a builder. He's an amazing bricklayer. He makes follies, just absolutely stunningly creative. He's a brilliant drummer. But he's got 2 young daughters, and they can hardly get a practice in because he's taking one to ballet and one to gym and one to that class and whizzing around, you know, being a busy dad. And he works weekends as well, you know, quite a lot of the time. So it's, how do you get him to go tour somewhere, you know, and everybody's got jobs and, you know, stuff like that. So it sounds lovely. I would really love it if they would tour, but, you know, it sounds great, but it would just getting them all together, just 4 of them together to rehearse, you know. Oh, I can't do that because, you know, Honey's got a judo demonstration on that night, and, you know, on it goes. Hi, Luann, sweetheart, how are you? Got more lovelies coming on. 15 beautiful lovelies on. Hi, Karen, how are you doing? Karen King. She's in Cypress, Texas. Seeker, hello, sweetheart. She has sent you an email, Debs. I saw that flash up ages ago.
Bonnie, yes, I saw that too.
Yeah, she's Bonnie has as well. Excellent. Bonnie's saying hello to Karen. Everyone's saying hello to everyone. You're so great. Wayne, how you doing, babes? Chrissy, Sue never wears the vegan tear in my eye. I do wear it. It's the green one, isn't it? I tell you why I haven't worn it for a while is because Wink folded the washing and he put the washing away. And the vegan t-shirt, because I found it yesterday, was under the pair of pajamas that I've got on now. And it shouldn't be in the pajama side of my drawer. This is strictly not where my t-shirts go.
So it's next in line, Sue.
What?
To be worn. It's next in line to be worn.
Yeah, I know where it is now. I want to wear it to yoga, but it's got sleeves on it and it's too hot because I do hot yoga, so I have to wear tops like this. So all my yoga pants are way too small. They'd fit I don't know what they'd fit. They'd fit a chihuahua, I think. Honestly, it's like I don't know what they're doing with the sizing. Oh, did I freeze? Someone says I've frozen. Someone says Tracy says Finian is a cool guy. He should have a YouTube page of his own. Then he could go on your channel. I said that he should subscribe to my channel, and he said, Mum, I'm not going to subscribe to your channel. I said, why not? Because, it'd be one more, it'd be nice, you could give me. He said, Mum, I don't think you understand how YouTube works. If I subscribe to your channel, then I'm going to get a load of suggestions like your channel, and I'm not interested in that. I very carefully, Finian very carefully crafts everything. When you meet him, you'll just know exactly. You'll just know exactly what I'm saying. He said, I'm sorry, Mum, but that will just come up in my feed all the time, and it will really annoy me because he gets things about spaceships and maths and physics and maths and science and TED Talks and stuff like that. Hang on. That's my sock. You see, because I can do yoga, I can put my foot over my head almost. Not quite. Honestly, I did.
Stretch.
I got my feet over my head and touching over the back like a shoulder stand, and I got my legs all the way down and my toes touching the back. Absolutely.
Oh my goodness.
I couldn't believe it. 10 days going to yoga for 1 hour to 1 hour. Some of the classes are an hour, some of them are 1 hour, 15 minutes. But today was my 10th class. And I was so thrilled. I got my heels on the floor in downward dog, which was just like, yes! And then I managed to get my legs right over I came home and I told Finian, Finian, you know that thing I was showing you yesterday? Well, guess what? I got my feet on the floor. And I've learnt, today it really sunk in, the breathing. You can actually breathe into a part of your body. So like you can, if you're doing something and your shoulder is like, oh gosh, this is such a twisty stretch, and you're like, oh yeah, I can really feel it in my shoulder. They just say, breathe into your shoulder, and you do all the breathing through your nose. I still have to exhale through my mouth sometimes just to get the breath out really quickly. But they say, just relax, just relax. As soon as you relax, your body realizes you're safe in that position, and it does it. You just let go. You think you're relaxed, but you're not. You're still got some muscles engaged. And if you just let go, you can reach further and you can stretch for hours. I was just like, just let go. I thought, oh, right, my legs are over my head, right, okay, And And I even managed to wriggle off my scar so I wasn't kind of sitting on my scar in the shoulder stand. I couldn't believe it. I was just like, gosh. And then I could get my knees to touch my forehead. And I think I'll be able to get my knees either side of my head, like by next week. Amazing.
Wow.
Absolutely amazing. I had such fun at yoga today.
And then when you come back in a month from India, what kind of position are you going to be in then?
I will be like a stick insect with a yoga body, a fabulous tan, obviously not my scar. That will be like a white dot on my back with a little red circle in the middle of it. It'll be like a copyright sign, won't it? My back.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Hey, everybody, go ahead and give us a thumbs up on these videos so I know, so that going around.
Yeah, we've got 17 on. Let's see 17 thumbs up. That'll be good. There's a green one and a grey one. Yeah, there is. There's two of them. Yeah, there are two of them. Tell him to set YouTube to private, then that won't happen. He just won't do it, Chrissy. I let go of that one during that conversation because he's very particular, my son. Wow, that's I know, I can't believe it. And Luann has gone back to medical school.
That's great, Luann.
Fantastic! Wow, that is so cool. We've still got 9 thumbs up. Where are all the thumbs up? Give us some thumbs up. I'm going to see if I can find a picture of the shoulder stand so I can show you what it looks like. I'm as you can tell, I'm really proud of this achievement tonight. Shoulder stand.
Oh, Chrissy, my top. I'm sorry, I can hardly see this because I don't have my glasses on, but she's asking about my top. My top is so old that I can't even remember where I got it from. I think it was Kohl's, but I don't know because it was a very long time ago. Because I don't remember the last time I went in Kohl's. So,
well,
okay.
I've got some clothes that are as old as the hills. Absolutely. That is what I did today.
Oh my goodness!
Wow.
I can do that. I can do that. I haven't done that for about 15 years.
Oh my goodness.
I can do that. And it starts like that. So as you see, and 2 days ago when I did it, my legs were at, hang on. They were at, oh, it's going to move, isn't it? They were at that angle. They were like over my head, right? I couldn't, my tummy wasn't strong enough to hold them completely straight up. And I did that today, and then lo and behold, the whole leg went over the head. Anyway, that's what I did today. I wish I could have got someone to take pictures, actually, of all the yoga poses of me on my first day and then the progression. But, of course, you can't go, oh, by the way, can you just take some pictures of me? Because I want a vlog about it.
Yeah, here's my phone. Your other side.
Yeah, here's me, legs over my head again.
Their legs are up in the air. Yeah. Here, can you take my picture?
Veggie socks either. No, these are my slippers. I use these socks as my slippers, sweetheart. She's like, I don't see the veggie socks either. I've worn the veggie socks. I've worn them. But these are my, I wear these as slippers, and also I can wear these with my clogs that I muck out in as well. And they're I don't have slippers. I have these sock things.
That's a good idea, Chrissy. She should set up a tripod while she's doing yoga so that she can record all of her own positions there.
I'm sure all the other people trying to relax in the yoga studio will be absolutely just peachy about that. I'm going to have some private lessons because I think it's really important to know to learn out what you're supposed to be doing. You're going to have a fantastic. Tracy's saying that. Yeah, I think it's important to know exactly what you're doing, because you can just turn, a toe just like that, and it makes all the difference. You think you know what you're doing with downward dog, but actually, your head should be, your arms should be right either side of your ears, not like this. They need to be right back there. And then it's not about just touching the floor and making a V shape. You're supposed to be getting your pelvis up as high as you can so that your back is completely straight. And then if your head's like that, then your spine isn't straight. And it's the way you push with your hands and with your feet at the same time that actually achieves that. But you don't realize that because you're just doing what you think you're doing, and you need somebody to tell you these minute things that in a class of 30 they're not going to do that.
That's a 30?
Oh no, there aren't 30 in the class. How many go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 15, 10 or 15 people in the class. They come around and correct you a little bit, or they'll kind of press your shoulders down, and you're like, right, that's what I'm going. And you don't realize you're doing something, and your shoulders are off the floor, but actually they need to be on the floor. Oh, and I did the boat. I managed to do the boat. Let me look that one up for you. Let me look the boat up. Can you tell how excited I am?
I can, but when I used to go to yoga years ago, I would always come home really excited. I loved it. It was so relaxing. It was just fantastic. So as soon as I lose some more weight, I'm going to start back yoga again. Right now, I just want to do swimming.
Do swimming.
It's shoulder feeling better, and then I'm going to start back yoga.
It's great. It's great because you've got the shoulder, and it doesn't put any strain on your joints. It's excellent exercise. It really is. And you'll find that you can swim further and further and further in the time that you're in the pool. And that you can challenge yourself. It's very boring counting lengths, but I used to go swimming at lunchtime when I was in my 30s, I think it was. I was in pretty sure it was Edinburgh. Yeah, I think it was Edinburgh. I used to go swimming at lunchtime, and we had like 1 hour in the pool, and we obviously had to get back to work. And I used to count how many I could do, and then I would be able to do more each day, more and more in the time, which was quite fun until, we decided not to go one day, and then we never went again. The usual old thing. You only have to not go to the gym once, and then it's all right not to go again. And before you know it, you're not getting up and going to the gym in the morning. It's really easy to break a gym habit. But, that's really, really good, the swimming. But something that the teacher a couple of days ago said, she said, yoga isn't just about getting fit or toning your muscles up. It's about quietness in your mind. It's about breathing. It's about self-love. It's actually a thing that you can do to relax and unwind and sleep. This was an evening class with candles everywhere. A couple of days ago, the teacher was out. I really liked her. I got chatting with her afterwards. She's a really, really nice girl. She was really excited for me that I was going to India, and then she was like, oh my goodness me, oh God, you should do that. And she gave me loads of advice, and she said I should learn to teach Pilates, because apparently it's called yoga latte. It's a mixture between yoga and Pilates, and all the Pilates teachers are retiring, and so all the sports clubs, all the big kind of sports places that have classes for everything, and I don't know, running machines, and I don't know, whatever big sports halls have, they can't find Pilates teachers. They're really struggling, and everybody wants to do Pilates. So yeah, she was really nice, but she said yoga's so much, like you said, you always used to feel really good when you came back from yoga. There's this inner peaceful quietness that you feel, and because you're stretching, there's a reason cats stretch. You know, they don't do it because they look cool doing it. They do it because they know their body needs to do it, you know. And we stretch as well, you know, but, you know, just stretching out your spine and twisting, it's fantastic, absolutely fantastic. And I know, I also talked to somebody, because I know some people can't do yoga. Somebody's had a hip replacement and would love to do yoga, but she was told not to. And I was talking to this girl as well, and she said, I said, I want to try and work out while I'm in India if I can, you know, I've got some people that follow me that aren't very mobile and, you know, can't do things. And I'd like to find out a way of like doing sitting yoga. And she said, oh my goodness me. She said, I have a veterans class. She said they're like 70 and 80 years old. And I've devised sitting yoga. You'll have to come and watch. And I'll show, you know, I was just like, such a nice girl. It's what I found with all the people that do yoga is it's a community a bit like we have here. Like-minded, caring, nurturing, helpful, loving, encouraging type of people. Because that's what they're doing when they're giving you a class. You know, they're sympathetic to you. It's not a competition. You're not competing with yourself. You're not competing with someone else. You know, somebody's on a block, somebody's, you know, laying flat like a lizard, and you're like, blimey, I can't even touch my toes here. You know, and it's and it doesn't matter. It's a complete environment of non-judgmental people, because they're just trying to help. You know, they want you to have the best practice, the yoga practice that you can. So I kind of, when I was talking to this particular girl who's done the sitting yoga for veterans, I just thought, oh my goodness me, I am about to enter another community of people that think like I do and are just kind, nice people. The kind of people you want to be around, you know. So I was just like, oh, I'm so excited. So yeah, just really, really exciting. All round. So anyway, I'm going to stop talking about my yoga now, because, you know, we didn't come on here to talk about my yoga. We came to meet Snow.
I'm going to ask Snow a couple questions that she can answer for us.
Okay, cool.
Okay. So one of the questions I like to ask is, what made you find Sue online? I mean, because we've all found her online.
Yeah.
Were you searching for something, or?
Well, you know, actually, no, I wasn't. I wasn't like, you know, looking at our, you know, pimple popping videos or nothing like that. Even though I did watch Sandra Lee for a long time, but the main reason I would watch Sandra Lee was because I loved that she helped people. It's not because of that I wanted to see the gore or any of that. So I was always looking for something where I want to see someone get helped, you know. And it's always, I just love that. And so, but all of a sudden, I don't think she was a suggestion. I think I just all of a sudden saw, like, if I remember right, I remember thinking, oh my goodness, there's this woman with this British accent that's got this huge hole in her back. This cannot be right. And so I clicked on it, and I just, like, I instantly connected with her. Instantly. I just was like, oh my goodness, I have got to get a hold of this woman somehow. I have got to talk to this woman. I have got to make some comments. I have got to get her some help, something. I don't know what to do. And I showed it to my mom. I remember I said, Mom, does this look right to you? And I just remember thinking, she's got this hole in her back and she's still so positive. I mean, it was just unbelievable. I keep trying to remember what day that was that I first saw her. I can't remember, but it was pretty early. Mm-hmm. And I went back and watched some of the beginning ones, and I know the one where she was crying, I just couldn't hardly take. I just was like, why are they being this way to her? So I was just drawn to her from the first time I saw her. And then it was like an everyday thing. I would watch her every day, and I would look forward to that every day. Watch her and wink. So it's almost like they became my friends before I even started commenting or anything.
Oh.
So you kept on watching her, and you looked forward to that. So what made you look forward to it?
Because, like I said, for someone to have that and for that many days to be that tolerant and that patient, and also the loving relationship between her and Wink, I just thought, this is somebody I really want to know. This is somebody that I want to know their story. I want to know what they're about. And I looked forward to her every day. I mean, when I would wake up, I would turn on my phone to see if there was a new Sue video, you know? I mean, and I wanted her to get help. I would just like talk to my phone. Come on, don't let her do that, you know? And I was just so happy. And then when I started commenting, and then everybody was just so nice to each other, and we were all kind of on the same page of, you know, please, you know, get some help, do this, do that. And I remember, I think it was Leanne that was, it would always be like, you're a nurse from this place, or you're a nurse from that place.
You're nurse from Michigan, and you're yeah.
I just thought that is so cool. It's like, and there was never any negative comments. Everybody was always very nice to each other. And I just thought, this is something I want to be a part of. And I just every day look forward to it.
Oh,
I still do.
Yeah. I know. I can't imagine my life without you all. You know, Wink and I literally talk about you all the time. You know, we should do that. They would really like that, and maybe that. Darling, have you made a video yet? Are you going to come on live, or should we go on live tonight? Well, what about if we go on live? You know, we talk about it all the time. We talk about you all the time, and I'll go, oh, I've got, you know, Snow saying this. Oh, that's fantastic. You know, and other people, loads of people send me messages. And Wink will go, which one's that one? Because, you know, he doesn't read them. Which one's that one? You know, oh, right, okay. Oh, that's really nice. And then some of the messages I'll read him, and he goes, oh, that's so great. That's so lovely. You know, that's, you know, and it's changed him, I think, because I guess he's proud of me because he sees, you know, that I'm helping some people, and I just get the most incredible messages from so many people, just saying lovely things about, you know, I get like, you have no idea how much you've helped me and how much you've changed my life. Thank you so much. You know, I'll get messages like that every week, you know, more than one, you know, not exactly those words, but sometimes those words. And, you know, the people will ask me and they'll go, oh, thanks so much. I really needed that, Sue. Thanks. You know, you're absolutely right. I'm going to do. And it's so lovely to think that I can say some words to somebody who some of them I don't even know what they look like, because they don't have any pictures of themselves. It's all dogs or cats or sunsets or quotes or sharing funny posts, and you're like, you know, or there's a picture of their husband or their grandkid or something in their button. So I have no idea what this person even looks like. I just know their name as a visual shape, you know, because that's how we remember words. They're shapes to us. And, you know, that one's got the pink button and, you know, blah, blah, blah. And you just think, I don't even know what this person looks like, but they watch my videos. They're friends with me on Facebook. they comment on my stuff and they send me private messages, and they, you know, it's just like, it's really incredible. And it's just great. And I think that's why there's this core group of us that we all kind of know each other. And, oh, hi Tracy, hi Sika, hi Chrissy, how did it go? Oh, well done passing your dress. Well, Bev, your results are great. We all actually know each other in a way, you know. And this, what you're doing, Debs, and what we're going to try and do together in Vegas, is actually bringing real, you know, skin on skin, you know, proper hugs. You know, there's so many of you that I just, you know, would just love to just slap my arms around your neck and give you a great big bear hug. Obviously not you right now, Chrissy, with your cracked rib, okay? I would be very gentle if I were to come and give you a hug. But I am in the UK, so there won't be any hugging going on just yet. But yeah, you know, it's amazing, and it's really, you know, watching. I mean, that some people have so much knowledge in some direction. They're so wise. I get great advice from people. Debs gives me great advice. Chrissy gives me great advice. Madge gives me great advice. Loads of you give me great advice, you know, and encouragement. And, you know, some of you will send me a little message and go, yeah, I just wanted to say this, and oh, by the way, that. And anyway, no need to reply because I know you're really busy. And anyway, you should probably be in bed now. You know, I got a message like that from the other night. No need to reply. I just wanted to say hi and I love you lots. And it's just like, oh, it's just endlessly beautiful. It really is. And I know that lots of you guys are hooked up with each other too. And you see, everybody will know Snow. Everybody will know Snow because she's very vocal, and, you know, Snow White. Snow White, you know, cool. There's only one Snow White. So we all know Snow. It was, yours was one of the first YouTube handles that actually went into my brain.
Yeah, she's told me that before.
Yeah, it was. You know, I kind of, oh, right, that's Snow. And then there was the Your Nurse from Michigan. And it's almost, it's like, what is her actual name? But because she always signed off with Your Nurse from Michigan, it was, you know, it's like, oh, that's my nurse from Michigan. Oh, she sent another message. Oh, she's so lovely and she's so helpful, you know. So, you know, different names, because so many. I mean, some of those videos have 900 comments on. And most of the people that watch my videos, 83% of the people that watch my videos are not subscribers. So they're not even regular commenters. So you can imagine how many. I've had millions and millions of views and like thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of comments. So yours really was probably the first YouTube handle name that I actually learnt. That I actually went, oh, that's that Snow White again. That's that Snow White again. And I know that you're a different name on Facebook, but you'll always be Snow to me. Always.
No, I like it.
You like
I like Snow White.
Well, this is your favouriteest thing in the whole world. So that's absolutely great. But it's, you know, and it's a really great sort of, you know, like, you know, getting to know everybody, and it's been amazing, really. And I mean, I don't know whether I said it earlier because I've been online a lot tonight. I don't know whether I said it earlier in this video, if I said it the other night, or when I said it actually. But this has completely changed the trajectory of my life, this whole cyst business. Just completely. You know, and I always knew I was meant to do something from a young kid. I just hadn't got a clue what it was. So I just tried on 100 things for size. You know,
yes, you've done a lot.
changing myself, morphing into some other character, you know, just always doing something for some reason. And I think my book will have a lot of this in. which I'm now not working at the phone shop anymore because they're not busy enough to have me. So that's a little bit of a shame, but I think everything happens for a reason, and it means I've actually don't have to go to work 3 days a week. I don't know where I'm going to find any money from, but anyway, we'll jump that bridge when we get to it. But, you know, it'll give me a chance to do some of the things that I want to do, that it's been hard. You know, okay, we didn't have the fridge for 6-7 weeks or whatever it was. You know, I realised when I did that video how long they take to do. You know, they do take a long time to do because the editing afterwards takes forever. You know, and I'll have more time to do that. But yeah, it's totally changed where the direction my life's going in and the direction that Wink's life's going in. And we're both really happy about that. And I feel that I've found a purpose in life. I seem to have an ability to help people and to find the right words at the right time when somebody needs to hear certain words. And because I'm not removed, that sounds a bit distant, but I can actually say, well, that's really an excuse, isn't it? Really what you need to do is blah, 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 blah. Yes, but blah, blah. Yeah, but that's you being negative again, isn't it? Yes, but yeah, but is but. That is all rubbish you're telling yourself. So how about changing that sentence to this sentence? I actually said it to somebody tonight. And they're like, oh yeah, I know you are right. And then they go away and they think about that, and then I'll get a message back saying, oh my goodness, you were so right, blah, 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 blah. And we all need somebody that will say that. And I seem to have this ability to, I can just see everything. It's like it's laid out in black and white for me. I can just see it all. And I think that's what I'm here on this planet to do. I really do. I think this is what I was meant to do, but I've only just realised it. And thank goodness for a bit of fruitarian food, total detox, Wim Hof breathing, and up comes the cyst. The long, deep-buried cyst decides it's time to come out, because if that hadn't happened, this wouldn't happen. I wouldn't be here now. But I tell you what, I need to go to the loo. Can I leave you with the questions and talk to the lovelies? Chrissy's asking what your name is, Snow. I'm going to leave you here looking at Wink's guitar and the picture of me while I quickly go to the bathroom, okay?
Okay.
There's loads of comments. Chrissy's written loads of comments that I haven't read because I've been nattering. And I'll be back in a minute.
I got to get my charger on here. Can you bring it up on your phone? We can read the...
Yes. My
iPad actually died, so give us just a second so we can bring up Snow's phone so we can... And I have to show her the button. She doesn't have her glasses on.
Okay.
Okay, right there we are. Okay.
I gotta
get my charger on here. Can you bring it up on your phone?
Yeah.
My iPad actually died, so give us just a second so we can bring up...
Say, Chrissy wants to know what my real name is.
Okay.
But I think Chrissy knows what my real name is. Are you sure? I think Chrissy does.
Okay, right there we are.
I do. I think she knows what my real name is. Do I really want to tell everybody what my real name is?
That's up to you, dear. I know you by Snow.
I kind of like just going by Snow.
We're just going to leave her go by Snow.
I do.
You got to turn your sound down.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, does anybody... Okay, hey, Debs. Let's see, how much room you got? RV. Vegas sounds amazing. I'm sure you won't mind bunking with me. Well, if I took anybody else with, Sue wouldn't have a place to sleep. Let's put it that way. So, let's see. Please say your name is White. Oh, hi, Nora. So, do you guys have any questions for Snow or for me?
Hi, Nora.
back. Well, that was a quick one.
I don't waste time. I've got life to live. I can't be in the bathroom. That's just like, that's just like, if I could avoid sleeping, that would be even better. Oh my goodness me. I looked through my sleep data. At the average time I'm in bed, it's horrendous. Anyway,
so Chrissy wanted to know if she could bunk with us in the RV on the way out to Vegas, and I told her you might not have room to sleep if she went with us.
Oh, Chrissy, I tried to jump on the pay it forward train. We're talking about Tokyo. Oh my gosh, Chrissy, absolutely, definitely. Did you talk about that? Poor Chrissy, well, not poor Chrissy, wonderful Chrissy, paid it forward the other day. Yeah. Oh, well, tell the story if you remember, Sue. If not, I will one day if I ever come back on.
I could be near Nashville, Nora.
Ooh, there you go.
Ooh.
And I will say my first name. Nobody would be able to pronounce my last name anyway.
Oh gosh, no, that's like a nightmare. I know it as a shape, and I've never actually tried to say it out loud.
Well, let's just say no. I think we should keep it a secret.
I like being Snow White.
We're just gonna keep her
He's Snow White, and that's a fact.
That's a fact.
I'm going to tell you Chrissy's story of paying it forward.
Oh, I would love that.
Okay, so Chrissy is in the line in a shop, and she was feeling all pay it forwardy, and the chap in front of her had bought like a sandwich or a roll or a Tracker bar or I don't know, something like that, and a soda. When she got to the counter, she said, I'll pay for this guy's stuff. And he turned around and he went, are you sure? Are you really sure? She was like, oh no, yes, definitely. And he went, oh my goodness, I can't tell you how much you have helped me. Thank you so much. And he went forward and he grabbed her hand and thanked her so much, and off he went. And then she put her couple of bits on the counter, and and the cashier said, that'll be $100, please. And she was like, what? The guy had an $88 money order in with his shopping, which she hadn't realised. So she was in, of course, she thought she was paying for a roll and a bit of thing. So she said, she was really shocked, and she was just like, and she just said to the guy, just pay it forward. And she so she had this little bit of a bittersweet feeling of like, oh gosh, I just feel not like she'd been robbed, but just like, leaving the store $100 lighter. So that was the story she told me.
You will get it. Somebody will pay it forward for you.
Yeah.
And it may not be today or tomorrow or the next day.
It will come.
Somebody will pay it forward to you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't mind bunking with you, Chrissy. Apparently, I Wink says I snore and I sleep on my back, but I can't hear it. So as far as I can it doesn't exist.
That bed's mighty small.
Well, what?
I said that bed is mighty small.
It is mighty small.
You might have to sleep pretty close together.
It's like on top of each other.
Nope, not that small.
Elena's saying she watched. Have you been through all these? Elena's saying she watched. Oh, I seem to have got raspberries all over my trackpad, which is not meaning I can't scroll down the comments. But something I need to enroll in a class at all the women are 97 years old. And I almost got to wait till one's gone to squeak in there. Chrissy, you crack me up. Did you read that comment before? Chrissy wants to do yoga Sunday. but it just won't happen. But swimming, I need to enroll in a class at the YWCA. All the women are 97 years old, and I almost got to wait till one's gone to squeak in there.
Well, most of the time I have the swimming pool to myself. I mean, really, a lot of people are upstairs working out, or they're, you know, in like arthritis classes or something, and there's 3 different pools, so I don't really care if anybody sees me anyway. I mean, I'm not there to really, you know, care. I only have one swimming suit. My sister bought it for me, so. But, you know.
I've got 2 pairs of yoga pants, and they've got holes all over them from climbing over the stock fencing into the pig's pen, where I've got it caught on the fence, and there's like holes, particularly between my legs, because that's where you climb over. It catches at the top of your thigh. So I'm doing some pose with my leg out here and holding onto my legs and like this, and all up my inner thighs are all these holes, like some street urchin. But you know, I don't care either. I'm there to do yoga, and nobody cares, nobody's judging, and it's not one of those gyms where everyone's got $500 matching yoga outfits and bodies that look like they've been airbrushed on. Everybody's just, in fact there are quite a few men in the class as well.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, there are quite a few men.
Well, there was men in my class too, but they was older than heels. So, at that time, now
one of the teachers is young, and is young, and he's doing a yoga retreat, which I would love to go on. Only it happens to coincide with my trip to India, so I won't be able to attend. But it does sound fantastic. I've actually never done Pilates, Tracy. I've never done them. I've never been to a class or anything. But I don't know. Wink's going to love all your all your yoga positions. Lucky Wink.
I keep reading those too, but I wasn't going to say them out loud. Those are the only few I zone in on without my glasses.
Sue, oh look, there goes Sue. The legs over her head again. I'm going to be just yoga crazy. I absolutely love it. I have to say, it has a really centering, peaceful quietness, which I could do with a bit of that because I'm a bit manic and loud. But you know.
You get us both manic, and we're just...
Yeah. Oh, Laurie's here. Did I say hello to you? Well, see, that's...
We try to overtalk each other.
I know. I might be all like meditating by the time Vegas comes. Oh my gosh, I won't be able to do yoga. Right. Oh, you're going to pack a yoga mat for me, aren't you?
It's already in there.
Of course it is, Debs. High five, babes. Of course it's in there. Everything is in there. Everything. It's amazing. Those are not holes. They're air-conditioned vents. Elena. See, Elena's always so funny. Those are not holes. They're air-conditioned vents. Excellent. Snow didn't say her name. She decided to keep it a secret. Chrissy is plucking her daughter's eyebrows. I wonder what your daughter makes of all of this. So, yeah, I think it's been really fantastic to meet you and to see how excited and relaxed you are this evening.
Yes,
it's awesome.
You are, aren't you?
Thanks.
You are. And you're literally live streaming on YouTube to various parts of the country, and you're cool and relaxed. I know, it's cool.
And I think I used to never even want my picture taken. I mean, I was like hiding behind stuff if I saw somebody with a camera. So,
yeah.
So that's...
Well, your beauty secret is out. You're an absolute doll, babes. You're absolutely gorgeous.
Oh my goodness. Thank you. I'm just saying thank you. Thank you.
You're very
It's working
welcome.
on
You're
that,
very
yes.
welcome. So now we can all imagine snow. All of you will be able to imagine snow, and we can imagine Deborah Scott, and we can obviously imagine Debs, sorry, and
Yes,
me.
the only Debs.
And you know, and soon there will be loads. Chrissy wants to join you on Facebook.
I thought Chrissy was on my Facebook.
You might be. You might be. I'll sort you out, Chrissy. Drinking will do that to you soon, lol. You crack me up, Elena. So you're like at the bottom of a gin bottle at the moment. I live in Seattle. We have the best wine in the world. I have a bottle of Prosecco in my fridge because my parents came with their own bottle of Prosecco, which we drank. And I also bought a bottle of red wine for Dad. And he bought his own bottle of red wine. And I told him to take it away with him because I wouldn't drink it and it would be spoiled by the time Wink gets back. And he would have had that neck like a pint by the time he gets in. Probably. I make him sound like a real old drinker, but he isn't really. 2 pints and he wants a cup of tea. He doesn't really drink very much. But he does like to have, a beer or two here and there.
Yeah.
So,
I think we need to say goodnight.
Yeah.
It's been a long day of live chatting.
Yeah, it is 2:40 in the morning, and apart from about a 40-minute break, I've been on since 8:40. 8:40, 9:40, 10:40, 11:40, 12:40, 1:40, 2:40. Really?
Really?
Oh my gosh, 6 hours, 5 hours.
Yes.
141. Excellent. Right. My lovely lovelies, if you haven't already given us a thumbs up, we've got 11 thumbs up. We've got 13 lovelies on. Please do. I don't know if Chris.
I'm going to answer Chrissy's question. She wants to know who's the next lovely that I'm meeting up with, or is it top secret?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Who is it?
Who is it? I can tell you that the next lovely lives a couple hours from here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to be meeting her on Tuesday.
Ooh.
Is that enough information for you, Chrissy, or do you need more?
Probably a zip code would do it, Debs. I'm sure you've got her zip code. Hang on, Chrissy. I think you know who it is.
No longer
I know who it is. I know who it
Chrissy
is.
is going to be our next lovely on Tuesday. So, no, it's not top secret, Chrissy. So I've arranged to meet with Chrissy on Tuesday. You guys know that she has had, she's got the pneumonia and pleurisy and the cracked rib. So I'm giving her a few days to recuperate.
Yeah, before the bear hugs commenced. Only joking.
Turkey grind.
So you need a Dr. Pepper too.
She needs more like her blood type. Elena's saying she needs more. She needs more like her blood type.
Chrissy.
The zip code isn't good enough then, Elaine.
That's my sister. She's always wanting Dr. Pepper. Always.
So,
How
Chrissy,
funny.
What time would be a good time for us to go live with you? About noontime or so?
Are you asking? I'm just going to see when I've booked in to do yoga before you go.
Oh, that's true.
Before you go booking me live. Hang on a sec. But I can change it, you see, because I'm not working now. I think I was doing it in the evening.
I will, when she checks.
Deborah Barlow.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Deborah Barlow.
Hi, Deborah. So,
Deborah. Hi, sweetie pie.
What a surprise. You're coming to me. Yes, I'm coming to see you, Chrissy. I'm so excited.
Yeah. We've got a detective that's tracked you down, Chrissy, and we've decided. So we had to make sure that you were unwell and unlikely to be leaving the house so that we could guarantee you'd be there when Deb's picked up in your driveway with her rather large RV. Only joking. What time are you thinking of going? Chrissy's saying.
Thinking later in the day.
I'm going to yoga at 6 o'clock my time, which is 2:30 in the afternoon your time. But actually, I think I would like to go earlier in the day because I've been to that class last. I want to try as many different teachers to see, which ones I like. Different yoga, because they all teach different types of yoga. It's like a minefield, honestly.
You're so excited, Chrissy. She can hardly believe that I'm coming to see her.
Fantastic. Okay, I will let Debs know when I'm going to do yoga, and a Dr. Pepper too. Are you talking about Elena's drinking habit that she's going on about? Go on then, Elena, how many bottles have you had tonight while I've been prattling on for hours? Blah, 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 blah. Oh dear, you're all so amazing. Some of you have been on, been on the whole 5 hours with me. The other thing I wanted to say is Chris Badger, I don't know if you're on, sweetheart, but can't comment. If you are on, hello, darling, and I'm really sorry. We've now got the third Lovely. Can't make any comments, and I don't know what's going on. It must be something going on. I'll try and see if I can Google what's going on with YouTube, because I'm pretty sure if a moderator accidentally clicked on something in the feed and blocked somebody, it wouldn't happen 3 times in a week to 3 different people. So yeah, none as I've been working to. Lol. You're such a tease. I have banter with Elena like this on a daily basis on Messenger. She's always so funny, so funny. Chrissy, I must have won something.
You want to visit with Lovelies on tour.
Yeah. Chrissy saying undo all your moderators. Excellent. Oh, the other thing actually I just wanted to run by you Lovelies who are still on. We had quite a different kind of food chat today on the kind of the show, the plant-based whole food show. It wasn't really much about plant-based whole food. It was more about mindset and just, stuff like that. And I was wondering if you would like to have a live that is actually for talking about issues that are doing your head in, or things that you're struggling with that aren't to do with whether you've had a mushroom or done. Sorry, Snow, I didn't mean that.
No,
Put you, but whether you've fasted or whether you've had an egg or whatever. That's more about how you feel about things, and just mindset and support in a different direction, because not everyone's on this journey, and I think some people are not on our show because they're not into doing the whole food plant-based thing. So they come on, like loads of people will come on for the openings, the box openings, and who I know really well and message me, but they don't come to the show, and it's probably because that's not what floats their boat, and that's fine. I wondered if you girls who've been on tonight, all about grief. Yeah, I was right. It starts at minute 23, and I've put that on the description about grief. Yeah, we talked a lot about grief in that one. Yes, please. Okay.
I personally think that it would be a fantastic idea, because I think you could be, you have such a way about you, Sue. You just can make anybody feel better, and I think it would benefit you as well. I just think it would be a fantastic idea. I don't think that there's anything that you could talk about that you wouldn't have something to like enlighten everyone that's listening.
Okay.
I mean, to
Thank
me,
you.
you've done so much in your life, and you're just fantastic.
Oh.
I think that any topic you chose, people would listen. So
Oh, babes, thank you
if you
so
would like
much.
to do a show like that, I think it would be a really good idea.
Okay, right. I will work out when a good day to do that would be and a good time. And I think I'll probably put a video up because obviously there are some other people will watch this as well, but they might not hang in for 2 hours and watch this. So I'll do a small video on my channel and ask people, you know, what they would like to cover. And we'll do that, and then we can, you know, we don't have to stick to food and health. We can talk about other things. Okay, cool.
Well, I mean, because sometimes what people are dealing with is it's affecting their health and their food, and you know, especially if you're an emotional eater or something like that. So I think it could be kind of both, or
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah,
I mean,
I think so.
I just your excellencies. So, but I don't worry about things overwhelming you. I wouldn't want it to be too much on you, you know. But
Thank you.
I enjoy whatever you want to talk about.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I think Seeker has said that's right, Snow. Chrissy said mental health is at the root of so much. It is.
Yeah, it is.
If we live in our heads, you know, we need to get out of our heads and live, not being all in there, scared to come out. So, yeah, all about grief. There are different forms of grief. There are. Deborah, you're absolutely right. Can it be family, friends, pets, or what's going on in the world? I do not want to talk about politics or religion or stuff like that. That I've just no place for me to be talking about that. So what's going on in the world? I wouldn't want to do something on current affairs or anything like that. To be honest, I would definitely not be up for that because I don't watch the news. I'm not interested in it.
I don't either.
I'm interested in communicating with lovely people and meeting as many of them in my journey in life and leaving people feeling a little bit happier or just leaving people with a feeling that's nice after they bump into me. And that feels nice when that happens to me, you know, and so not about that kind of stuff. Yeah, it can be family, friends, pets, or what's going on in the world. I think, well, yeah, I don't really want to talk about what's going on in the world particularly because I just get wound up about it and I don't want it to be a place where we all vent about things and different opinions and stuff. It's about nurturing, helping, growing, enlightening, community, you know, like a virtual hug, just like we do now. So, you know, amen to that, Deborah's saying. Sue, you are so relatable and have so much positivity to offer. Oh, thanks, Chrissy babes. Damn right it does, says Deborah. Stress is your number one. Hi, Kay, sweetheart. Yeah, stress is at the centre of pretty much everything and it leads to all sorts of things. And I've, you know, dealt with a lot of stress, so I've got lots to say on that. I can certainly help with stress. I think a lot of us got to this unhealthy point due to an unhealthy mind. Absolutely correct there. Absolutely correct.
Yeah. And I think one of the things with our unhealthy minds is not getting the proper rest no matter how many hours it's supposed to be. And so...
Are you trying to boot me off my own channel, Debs? Really, I'm just going to have to take you to task about that. I mean, who do you think you are? Right, I just want to share one last thing about my average sleep, because this is vitally important stuff. No. Oh yeah, I looked at my sleep analysis history. Oh, it seems to have disappeared. I've got no history at all.
She doesn't sleep, honey.
Yeah. Right. Average. This is just average time in bed. This isn't actually sleep. For this month, 5 hours and 47 minutes.
How much?
5 hours 47 minutes a night. But in January it was just 4 hours 48 minutes in bed average. But I had quite a good December because I had an average of 5 hours 11 minutes in bed.
Ooh.
Yes, but are you on your phone when you're in bed?
Oh no. When I find the reason I'm not in bed is because I'm on my phone. I don't get on my phone in bed.
Oh. That will keep you awake.
Yeah, I should do the average of a year. I reckon it would be about 5.5 hours in bed. So I'm looking to whittle that down to just an hour in bed, so I can be totally bionic by the end of my yoga journey, and grow a set of wings, and then I could fly around to visit you all. Yeah, so maybe I'll get Finian to invent one of those, like, beam me up Scotty, a transporter, and I can just be in Missouri, and I could just be in Seattle. That would just be wonderful. Anyway, on that silly note of being silly, because I do like a bit of silliness in life, as you know. Oh, hang on. Kay's been saying something. Kay was, I stay down and never want to get out. Kay, sweetheart, let's see how we can help you. Amen to no politics and religion. Kay's very depressed all the time. I'm sorry for you, sweetheart. Do message me if you want to.
Okay, I may seem up and smiling right now, but I have a really hard time too. So I think that we all could really help each other a lot. But we don't always have to talk about anything
in particular, no.
Because it like I said, sometimes if I'm in the comment section and I comment to and help someone else, it makes me feel better. It makes me want to get out and do something.
Yeah.
So,
because it takes your attention off yourself.
Yes. Exactly.
When I was depressed, I started eating healthier. It wasn't vegan, but it was pretty much kind of whole food, and no processed rubbish. And that within like this day 2, I felt better than I'd felt in months, really just within myself. And the next thing that happened was my son wrote a song that needed recording. And that was a massive... You try recording, doing videos, getting on the radio and trying to get a Christmas #1. That is just all-encompassing. I didn't have time to think about myself. And during that period of time, I ran out of depression pills. And I didn't have time to go and get some more. And I never went back to them because this project just was months and months and months of constant work. It was just like, make this look like, a walk in the park. It was just absolutely full on because deadlines and radio show. It was just manic. And not everyone has a massive project like getting their son's appearing on live television all over the news and ever in the newspaper and everything. That's kind of a big thing. But I was there to support my son, so I was doing it all for my son. I didn't even think, oh my God, I'm going to be live on the 5 o'clock news today, or live on the wonderful BBC Radio 4 that I've just loved for years. It was afterwards that I was like, gosh, actually, I was live on all those TV shows as well. Oh my God, I was live. Oh, goodness me. Because at the time, it was all about helping someone else. So if you find something to do, if you can try and find something to do where somebody else is relying on you and you can't let them down and it's going to take up a lot of your time, it takes your mind away from your depression. It really does.
Mm-hmm.
Really, really does.
My mom's always told me too, but I don't know what it is about you, Sue, but you seem to get me up going better than anybody else.
Oh, bless you, sweetheart. Bless you. Well, I'm just delighted. I'm just delighted. And I can see it all for you, girl. You know I can. You know I've told you that before. Elena says 1 in 6 have mental health problems, myself included.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sweetheart. Mentally humorous, I would say, Elena, the comedian. Yes. Oh, you seem so up, my sweetheart. Hi, Geraldine. That's good. No politics or religion. Let's all just be happy and see the human in our life. Life is too short to be yeah, absolutely. Agree with you there. I think we were playing with fire if we talked about politics and religion. This group is here to come together to support one another. I would hate to see it. Yeah, absolutely. I just won't even entertain that, any talk about that. Okay, talk to me too, Elena. Deborah has a chemical imbalance. Sue doesn't sleep. No, I'm allergic to sleep. I found out that I'm completely life-threateningly allergic to sleeping. Not really, just joking. Yeah, yes, Seattle. Okay. Yeah, the plan is...
I want to try to plan a trip for Seattle, so...
you should definitely go to Seattle. It sounds marvellous. Hey, Carol from Hampshire on my own tour in Thailand. Oh, you lucky girl. I absolutely love Thailand. That's such a cool place. Where are you, sweetheart? We are about to sign off in a minute, by the way, but hello, sweetheart. The plan is to document daily India. I'm going to have to find a room with a balcony, so I think I might be sharing a room because it's like double the price to have a room of my own, and actually it'll be fun sharing with someone because, you know, you get to know somebody, you know, it'd be good fun. So, yeah, the plan is to do that. But funny enough, my mum, when she came around yesterday, said, "You're not going to be doing all this YouTube stuff, are you, while you're in India?" And I was like, well, yeah. Well, she said, well, I think, you know, you'll ruin your experience if you're supposed to be, you'll be all closed and away from the outside world. And I'm like, we're going whitewater rafting on Sunday. You know, we got to, so, you know, and there's like, if you want to go out and eat in other restaurants, you can, but let the chef know. You know, it's not like a prison camp or anything like that. But obviously, if everyone's umming and, you know, they don't want me to go, hi, it's Sue the Heaven here, hi, live from India in the background. So the idea is I do want to daily document it because I think it's a journey that needs to be told. And I think a lot of people dream of being a yoga teacher or going and doing a massive yoga retreat with some all lovely yumminess going on and all of that. And I think it will be really interesting to share with you. And you know, you've inspired me to do it, so I want you on that journey. So yes, the plan is to do that. Night, Linda, sweetheart. Okay, my daughter too. I feel I have no life. Okay, we're going to have to help you, babes. Just see if there's any other comments. Hugs to all. Elena's giving us hugs. But I remember that there are others worse off than me. Chrissy, you are very blessed, Sue. It's so dangerous to stop cold turkey on your depression medication. Things could have gone a lot darker for you. I'm glad they didn't. Yeah, so I was just too busy to be thinking about myself. And I think a lot, you know, there are chemical imbalances and there are neurological, you know, physiological disorders with the brain that cause depression. But a lot of it is being in your own head and telling yourself you're no good, and then having a lot of time to think about that and never poking your head out long enough to, hear any nice things or take a compliment when you're given one.
Yeah.
Top
Yeah, I
secret, that
know.
one. It's about coming out. So I think that's why I didn't have that. Carol had the depression dog too, even though I don't want to have to stay on antidepressant. Don't ever just stop. Or yeah, I know. That's not advisable. That isn't advisable to do that. I wasn't on them for very long, mainly because I ran out at the time when my son was trying to get the #1 chart single for Christmas. Yeah, nobody's to suffer in silence. Okay, if anyone wants to message me, you are absolutely welcome. I am going to go now. Oh no, I thought I got to the end of the comments, but I haven't. Hey, Cal! Cal Bell, she always catches, she says, why do I always catch the live chat at the end? Bummer.
So if you haven't
Night, Tracy,
clicked on the
babes.
thumbs up, do that before you say goodnight.
Yeah, that would be good if you would. Give us a thumbs up. I'm kind of freaking out a bit, so I'm going to go. Babes, don't freak out, Seeker. We love you. Okay, night, sweetheart. Night. Right, everyone's got to go. I'm off to bed. I've been up way too much today. Chrissy, yeah, lay down, sweetheart, and take care of yourself. Lots of love to you.
Take care of yourself, and I will see you on Tuesday.
Good night, everybody.
I will do that. I will definitely do a video of that. So I'm going to finish the live, say goodbye to you all, and I will see. I've got some more recipes to go. Hang on in there, Snow, because we're just going to finish the broadcast. Bye, guys.
Bye.
And then you guys, we are